Hello teachers and advisor. My name is Itikon Namla and Miss Shalida Puyapet. Today we are presenting DIS about an analysis of grammatical errors in students' writing. Abstract. The purposes of this study were to study errors in students' writings, to identify and describe the types of grammatical errors made in the students' writing. The participants of this study were 12 students, who were students in EIC at Kalasin University, and the sample of this study were selected through purposive sampling technique. The students' writings were collected and grammatical errors analyzed. The gain data were analyzed by employing survey strategy taxonomy by Duley-Bird and Kalasin. The results of the study revealed that 1. The students have made the misformation of letters, capital letters, and lowercase to be the highest errors. And 2. The students have made the misformation to be the highest types of errors. Next slide is introduction. In Thailand, students studying English are expected to become proficient in the language. They are required to communicate well in English. English is an important language for learning as well. Both speaking and writing are the main factors of communication. Therefore, students who study English need to be a master in these two functions for writing, such as essay and argumentative essay. Statement of the problem. Education First released the EF English Proficiency Index 2021, surveying 112 countries around the world where English is not the primary language. The English proficiency of different countries is divided into 5 groups: very high proficiency, high proficiency, moderate proficiency, low proficiency, and very low proficiency. As in the EF record from 2017 to 2021, Thailand's ranking continued to decline from 53rd to 64th, 74th, 89th, and this year at 100th. Though Thai students frequently study English as a second language, the information from Education First 2021. Next slide. The review of literature. The purpose of this research is finding the errors on writings. The present study to analyze the errors on the first year EIC students' writing at Kalasin University. Next, research question. The following research questions. 1. What are the errors in the students' writings? 2. What types of grammatical errors are found in the students' writings? Next slide. Objectives of the study. 1. To study errors in the students' writings. 2. To identify and describe the types of grammatical errors made in the students' writing. Next, scope of the study. In this study, the researchers used the theory of taxonomy by Duley, Bird, and Kalasin, 1982, to analyze the types of errors that the students have made in their written work. The populations were in the fourth year of EIC program, Kalasin University. The samples were selected through purposive sampling technique. Given this, the EIC students were assigned to write an essay for the researchers to analyze by using theory of taxonomy developed by Duley, Bird, and Kalasin, 1982. This research was conducted in the academic year 2021.
Chapter 3 Methodology. Population and Informants. The population in this study were EIC major students at Kalasin University. The samples were selected based on purposive sampling technique. There were 12 students taken from the fourth-year EIC. Next. Research instrument. The research instrument was the surface strategy taxonomy developed by Duley, Bird, and Kalasin, according to the data regarding errors frequently made by the participant fourth-year EIC students. Their written works were collected in order to seek for sources of errors, and the data will be analyzed. Next. Data analysis. The quantitative statistic arithmetic mean frequency was used to analyze the data. The researcher used the quantitative method to investigate the error in the students' writings, and also establish the distribution of errors in their students' writing. Next. Results based on the table 4.3, the highest errors of the students' writing is misformation of letter, capital letter, and lowercase. The error frequency made of 51, that is 17.89%. And based on table 4.3, the highest type of error on the student's writing is misformation. The type of error frequency made of 135th, that is 47.37%. Next. Discussion. EIC students may do not have enough understanding of English grammar, and they did not have enough vocabulary. More than that, EIC students might have little knowledge of letter forms, because most of them have made this error in the highest frequency, including the EIC students maybe not have strong enough English, and they have limited writing time. Recommendation. First, further study should be done with Thai students studying English major and have a writing course to find the errors on their writings. And second, the result of further research should be analyzed by other statistical methods, such as t-test method, in order to find out the difference of errors in English major students.
Thank you for your attention.